Now with this video I'm going to review some of those problems that we had from the worksheet on circles. Okay, just a few of them, just so you're feeling a little bit more comfortable about handling them. Okay, so this number 17, what is the radius of a circle with an area of 121 pi? Okay, well, okay, you have the formula for the area. The area is, okay, pi r squared. But the area is said to be 121 pi. So basically we have this equation, and we're going to solve that. And fortunately, we can cancel out pi off of both sides and say that r squared is equal to 121. So r is equal to the square root, which you should recognize a perfect square is 11. Okay? 18 is a similar kind of problem, but we're working with both formulas, all right? So the circle is with circumference of 14 pi. Well, circumference is 2 pi r. And r is said to be, the circumference is said to be 14 units. But we want the area, which is pi r squared. So in other words, we can't find the area until we find r, but we have a way over here of finding r. If we just divide both sides by 2 pi, then we have r. We can simplify this. 2 and the 14 goes 7, so we have 7 over pi is the radius. So we come over here, a is pi r squared, but now the r is 7 over pi, and we're going to square that. So we're going to have the area is pi times 7 over pi squared is squaring the numerator, squaring the denominator. That's 49 over pi squared. A little algebra will allow us to cancel out this pi with one of these and give us as the area as 49 over pi. That's the area, okay? Number 19. In the diagram, the circle is 49 pi units, the area of the circle. What is the area of the square? Okay, well, okay, so we have the area of the circle. And we know the area of the circle is area equals pi r squared. But that's said to equal 49 pi. 49 pi, so we can cancel out the pi. R squared is equal to 49, so r is equal to 7. Now, the radius is 7. If we come over here and we look at the radius is 7, that means the diameter is 14. Okay? So now we have a circle. Okay? The diameter is 14, but the diameter is also the diagonal. And we know that the square is a rectangle which has congruent diagonals. So the other diagonal is 14. And we know that a square is a rhombus, and the area of the rhombus is 1/2 d1 times d2, 1/2 the product of the diagonals, which is 1/2 of 14 times 14, which is 1/2 of 196, or 98 units of area in the square. Okay? All right, let's see. Let's go a couple more before I end this video. Okay? In the diagram, the shaded sector is 48 pi. Okay, now what is it that determines a sector? Sector area is given by the formula, okay, what? It's the fractional part of the circle, so it's some angle value, angle x over 360 times, okay, the entire area, which is pi r squared. Make sure you use the right formula there, okay? So we know that the angle is 60, okay, and we know that we don't know what r is, that's what we're after, but we know that this is equal to 48 pi. So let's see. Let's fill in what we know. We have x is equal to 60. So it's 60 over 360, which is 1/6, not 1/16, 1/6 of pi r squared is equal to 48 pi. Okay? So we can cancel out the pi's, all right, and we can multiply both sides by 6 so that we have r squared is equal to 48 times 6, okay? And 48 times 6, we don't really need to check on that, but we could say that r is equal to the square root of 48 times 6. So the square root of 48 times 6, I guess, is what, 284? Sounds about right, I think. 6 eighths is 424. Carry 264, right? 264. Okay. 284. I was right the first time. So it's the square root of 284. Break that down if you want. Leave it there. Use your calculator. It doesn't really matter. Okay. All right. We're going to look at the rest of these in another video. Okay. I'm going to call it short right now with this video, and we'll come back and look at the rest of them in another video.